Now you got a lot of jewelry on. Um, you're known for the cookie piece. Which piece is the your best shit?
There's just a couple of 'em. This the one that spin, and this just a regular one. But on the back of all my pieces, like this one say "R.I.P. Pops, the world is ours." On the back of this piece, it says the lack of support made my hustle relentless, and the lack of love made my heart cold. But I learned forgiveness.
Mm.
So really, I really wear again. People get it confused, like I'm flashy, but every one of these is after I went through something. You know what I'm saying? So the bigger the piece, the bigger issues, or you know what I mean, the bigger hurdle I had to get over to get to that.
Yeah. Which one means the most to you?
Uh, Shit, they all mean different things. You know what I mean?
Equally, yeah.
Like when it turned in the cookie world, it's like that's when my pops died, and he felt like I was like his biggest inspiration. He was like, man, all of the things I accomplished in my life, my biggest accomplishment is I get to see me again, but be here to coach him out of the shit that I fell from. That was like his biggest thing. So he was like, man, this gonna be your world after that. So that was like my commitment of, all right, after I get through this, 2 or 3 years or whatever I'm going through halfway in the streets, dealing with depression, because I deal with that too. You know what I'm saying? And I want to let people know having money is even worse because there's no sympathy for the winner. You
Mm.
feel what I'm saying? I think you probably know how that feel. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
I had people who told me directly, like, "Hey man, what the fuck you sad about your daddy dying for? You got this, that, and that." I'm like, wow, that's something you can't really argue with somebody who never had it before. Like, damn, that's really your thoughts.
Yeah.
So think about how people treat you while you dealing with that. If you still have that, it make it worse because now you can't confide in nobody. That's why a
Yeah.
lot of celebrities with money they commit suicide. They on harsh drugs because 9 times out of 10, and people got to stop doing that to their leaders of their family. I don't care if it's the person that got 2 jobs, they doing good. Everybody got that leader in their family, man. Stop putting that pressure on that person, man, and help that person if you know that they the leader of the family instead of putting more baggage on them.
Yeah.
Because they already doing they best.
I can only imagine how many people come to you for help, whether if it's money or advice, and
Mm,
everybody wants something from Cookie Money, but they hardly ask you, "How are you doing?"
man, and like I tell them all the time, I say, even if you see I still got money, we can look at Jay-Z and say he worth $1 billion, but you don't think his hard work if he lost half of that? You know what I mean? He'd be hurt. You can't tell him, man, you still got 500 million left. You tripping, man. What the fuck you mad at, nigga? You tripping, man. That he hurt. You know what I mean? He finna let that afro grow crazy. He finna be stressed. That's he started growing the afro when he bought Tidal. Remember that?
Yeah. Yep.
He just cashed in on that. So when people look at, you know what I mean, looking at people with money, man, we have to manage it. You get what I'm saying? And if we give it all away, we ain't gonna have nothing. So,
That's real.
man, yeah, I deal with that all day long, man. It's that's a never ending story.
Yeah. I don't want to get too far off topic. So all your jewelry, right? How much is all that?
I don't even know. It's just over time.
Do
I
you feel
buy it
like
piece by piece.
that was a good investment?
Hell yeah. It's real. So, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Everything is, you know, is an asset that
Yeah.
you get cash from.
Because we post jewelry on Say Cheese when the artists get their new pieces and shit. I think we posted one of yours years ago.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um, but I know, the fans like to say, why jewelry, rappers get jewelry, it's other things you could get, or jewelry's not a good investment how it used to be, or jewelry turns you into a target, or it's a stigma with rappers buying jewelry these days.
I feel like it's a good investment if you're a rapper. You need it. It's people that I know. personally, know who I am, and they still treat me different with my jewelry on. You know what I mean? It's just sad to say, but that shit just reality, man. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it to you niggas. You need that shit, man. I'm with the financial literacy and all that, but I ain't gonna sugarcoat with you. If you one of them niggas and you talking a certain way, you need that shit. Just don't spend your last on that shit. Make sure you have a car, a house, a bed, a TV, and all the other shit before you get it. That's the part when they say it's a bad investment, when dudes buy the jewelry and they don't have nothing else. That's the only time it's a bad investment, you know?
Yeah, but it brings negative energy, from the niggas who don't have it that want to be in your position.
That's success, period. Then XXX, he got killed with nothing
That's
on.
real. Yeah.
You know, that's just success, you know?